Guys, in this video I'm going to be going over a hack we made at SpartaHacks last weekend, or SpartaHack last weekend. We made two. I'll do another video probably tomorrow on that one. I just have to reset up my Vive for that. Anyways, this one is called Blendexa, and it is a hack that combines Blender and Alexa. Blender being the 3D modeling software, and Alexa being Amazon's assistant, kind of. It's like the cylindrical thing you can talk to. Okay, so basically, it was the second hack we did at the hackathon, and I had discovered just by googling around, just because I wanted to mess with Blender a bit, some of the, like, make an add-on, I don't know, this was a while ago. I discovered you could install pip to the Python that Blender runs off of. And naturally I'm like, okay, that's cool. I want to take that to like the extreme. Can I like run a web server inside of Blender? And I saw that I could install Tornado and Mako, so I was like, yeah, I probably can. So we took that to that idea to the hackathon, and then what we did is I made the server, and then the rest of the team helped with the Alexa skill. So I made the server, and it basically, whenever you it's an add-on and a server at the same time. So I'll show it to you right here. So you go to the add-on, and Blendexa is our add-on name. When you hit enter, it spins up a new thread and then runs the Tornado web server on it. And then it can receive commands from the Alexa, and then when it gets those commands, since it's also structured as a add-on, it can like say like get the object's active object position, set object data, whatnot. So that's what I'm going to demo for you right here, just to show you how it works. You won't get to hear me speak to my Alexa because I still have that packed up, and it's not as reliable as I'd like. So we'll just do like get active object position and whatnot. So let's bring up, this is our interaction model, and forgot to refresh my browser, so got an error I didn't recognize. So we got like 80 things we can say. A lot of the earlier ones are just copies of themselves, so you can say it different ways. Maybe 50 total different phrases. Some of them used to work and don't work anymore, so I'll try and avoid those. I think I might have broken some of them, so it's not good. Okay, so let's just do like this one right here. What is the active object's position? And the active object is going to be our cube right here. Let's pull that up. So it's at 0, 0, 0, but that's kind of boring. Let's move it there. That's good. Okay, so for this, just paste that in, ask Alexa, and then we can listen to the response.
The object's location is at -1x3y4z.
So you may notice, like, wait a minute, Spencer. That's not true. Well, yeah, but we didn't really want Alexa to spit out like 6 digits per answer, because that'd just take way too long, so we rounded. And we did that for most things. So move it here. And you can see the data. We could listen to it, but the text right here is going to be the data we need. Oops. Okay, let's go back to our interaction model. What else? What is the active object's name? Oh, that's the wrong thing.
The object's name is cube.
Okay, so let's say I select the lamp, and then I ask her again.
The object's name is lamp.
So you see it can get the active object. Alright, interaction model again. what are the objects in the scene? So this is a neat one. It gets you all the objects that are in the scene currently.
There are 3 objects: cube, lamp, camera.
Yeah, so it works, but you know, it's not like perfect when it speaks it back. Cube, lamp, camera. It'd be nice if we should probably add some commas in there and optimize how it says it so it's prettier, but you know, functionality wise it's good. I think I broke this one. I think this one, I think it works. I don't know. Cube. So the lamp is the currently active object. Our cube is going to be, yeah, okay, so we can just look at the cube afterwards and compare. So we're going to lamp's active cube as -3. Yeah, so that one works. Cool. So you can just search by name, and I believe this, if I rename cube hello, cube hello, or you know, whatever. Let me do cube hello. Select this guy again. Oh yeah, okay. So it's restricted by spaces. Unless I misspelled it. I don't think I did. Yeah, so that's something I gotta look into for if you want to name something with a space, but I don't know. Alright, interaction model. Let's get some more examples here. Oh yeah, I can create an object. So Blender's got like 6, 7 different types you can create via the Python commands. Primitives or simple types. So it's like create cube and Shift C, and it's gonna create it wherever the 3D cursor is. I didn't implement the command to set the 3D cursor, but you can with the Python stuff from the server. I tested it. I just didn't. I tested it a different way without the Alexa, but you know, create cube. There you go. You created a cube. The only downside here is I'm gonna press tab right now. No, let me select this. Now I'm gonna press tab. I don't know what kind of form it's in when it does that, because it says object, but it's really weird. So let's just do sphere. Sphere, not a. Let's just do cylinder. Am I like not spelling? Whatever. Cube. Oh, what? Exception access violation. That's weird. Huh. Oh, I messed something up. Thing's not perfect, but you know, it works. Okay, let's just restart the... Okay, yeah. So it's in object mode. I don't really know what's going on, but whatever. Cool. What else we got? Yeah, you can create a monkey face. That's pretty cool. It's like one of Blender's little like Easter eggs, I guess. Another thing I did was looked through the Blender docs really quickly, and I just opened to the modifiers subsection. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of like really easily scrapable stuff from here, so that's what I did. I made something that scrapes specific parts like introductions, hints, warnings, whatnot. So if I ask Blendexa to introduce me to Boolean modifiers, it'll scrape the dock and...
The Boolean modifier performs operations on meshes that are otherwise too complex to achieve with as few steps by editing meshes manually. The Boolean modifier uses one of 3 Boolean operations that can be used to create a single mesh out of 2 mesh objects: difference, negation union, disjunction intersect, conjunction.
So that's pretty cool. I can do a bunch of different modifiers if we go take a look at that. It'd be nice if we could like make that bigger. lap, shrink wrap, warp, explode, this one, hook, displace, curve, wireframe, subdivision, scan, boolean. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, so hopefully I can get, more in there, and more like different other types of things. But some of them like I won't be able to do because there's just like a couple lines of text and a bunch of images, and it's not really helpful when you're trying to have someone say something or Alexa say it back to them. Okay, let's get the rotational stuff of the active object. Let's just delete this guy. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so R. Alright. -67, -43, 14. Yeah. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can set that. That'd be fun to set. Um, where's Euler rotation? There we go. Let's set it to 0, 0, 0. Oh, yes. I keep forgetting. You can't actually put the numbers in here. I have to spell it out with letters. Or else it'll, I don't know. It won't work. Alexa will not like parse out the fact that like I put a value there. So yeah, there you go. Neato. Oh, I don't want to click on that. Okay. Let's do a couple more and then I'll show you my favorite part. Let's show so let's get the show name state. And show name is going to be can you see it? Yeah, so it's this thing right here. My box or whatever is going to cut off some of the other stuff like access and wireframe. So let's just do that one. So right now that is false and we don't really see the name. So when we ask,
The active object's show name state is false.
all right, now I'm going to set that to true. Ask her again.
The active object's show name state is true.
Cool. But now I want to set that true or false myself. I want Alexa to do that. So and you have to use lowercase letters, lowercase t and f, or else it won't work. And there we go. True. All right. So now to my favorite part. You can. So you can tell. Okay. So I'll preface this by saying, Blender has a built-in text editor. It is right here. I can create a new text file and put code in it and be like print hello there, and then I can execute that code, and this is all inside Blender, and so when I execute it you'll see that if I start up Blender from the command line that it'll print out the stuff to the command line right here. So knowing that, if we hover over stuff like this, it shows us like, oh, bpy obs text.run script. And then if that can be executed via a Python command, then probably putting stuff in this text editor can be as well. And that's where it gets really cool. So I can just say to Alexa, write print, it's Python 3, so you gotta do the quotes. Hello world. Why not? And we ask her to do it. Hello world. And so you may say, oh, well, Spencer, you already had the thing like open or whatnot. So just unlink these. And do it again. Of course, exception access violation. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, we made this thing in like 10 hours. Well, 13 hours. So it worked. Alright, so, oh, that's the wrong thing. It printed the code. It pasted that into the line. And so you could even do things like, I'm going to get rid of this. Let's do BPY import BPY. And then I could do like /n. Does /n work? I don't know. Let's see if it does work. Oh no, it's literal. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. So, yeah. Um you could I could just change the server so every time you enter a new command in, unless you specify it, it adds a new line to it. Or you could just specify in the data. Okay, so let's go back to write print hello world. Ask her to do that for us, and then we can just say execute code. Ooh, it failed. Oh, I know why. So this little guy there, the single quote. Yeah. Hello world. Hello Spencer. Hello people watching. Yeah, so I think that's really interesting. That you can, with your voice, write and execute code. And you can also save to file. So if I were to go to, you can open a new file. I don't know how you save this. Control S. Yeah, that saves it. Yeah, there. Hey, that's execute. I don't know. Yeah, execute I guess is save. Yeah, so you can save it, and then I believe you can so you can install add-ons via, like, there's a Python command that will install add-ons via, like, import them via a file, and then you can run them, I believe, via a command. I don't know about that last one for sure, but I know all the other ones you can do via a Python command. So, like, theoretically, you could write your own Blender add-on with your voice, save it, uh, like test it by executing it to see if it works, and then like install it and run it with your voice. And I think that's really interesting. Some limitations to one limitation to this is if I do not have a text editor window open, it currently doesn't work. And I really didn't have a lot of time to figure out why it didn't work, because we finished our first hack at like 11:30 p.m. on Saturday night, and the hacking ended midnight or noon Sunday, so kind of powered through this. Another thing is, and there's probably a way to open up one of these windows, like even if it's 1 by 1 pixel. Like it's not gonna be, it doesn't need to be huge. Um, I mean, it'd be nice to see it, but there's probably a way to open one. Another thing is, so I mentioned modifiers earlier. So if we like go here and I want to apply a decimate modifier to my cube, I cannot actually do that with Blendexa, and that's because the server does not have the correct context when compared to like this text editor. So one thing you can do is, theoretically I could like write built-in functions that, sorry, I have a runny nose. You could write like you can make these functions that when you on the server that say, okay, you want me to add a decimate modifier, I'm going to write code to this console and then execute it, and that code is adding the decimate modifier, not applying it, but just like adding it. That's something I think I might be able to do, so hopefully I'll get to that in the future. Yeah. I guess that's it. I'm probably forgetting something. I don't know. Let's do one more command just for fun. Let's create an object. Suzanne is the name. Yeah, it's cool. I don't really know what's going on though, because, you know, it's in object mode, but doesn't seem to be because that's edit mode. That's interesting. I don't know. So, all right, thanks for watching. I will upload a video for the other hack soon, and then maybe a video on what I plan on doing for some stuff I want to make up in the next couple weeks. Yeah. Thanks for watching.